Hey everyone, we're Team 2, aka Sweaters United, and we're excited to share the progress we've made on our AIT, which is the agent issue tracker, over the last 2 sprints. Basically, we've built a VS Code extension that detects and tracks AI usage on GitHub issues. Our goal is to give developers complete visibility into which agents touch their issues and how much they cost and what they've accomplished. So after you follow the instructions on our project site, you should be able to see the VS Code extension under extensions. This is currently still mostly a skeleton and will be refined. Here we also have the sidebar where we'll later be listing all the issues, token tracking, etc. Here we can test the sidebar message and it works. We were originally going to use SQLite, but we've come to the conclusion that that's a lot of work. And fortunately for us, VS Code extensions are able to store things using the VS Code API. So by making use of that, we've completely simplified our backend and we're going to be able to store things without having to put too much work into it. As for the LLM integration, we're using Gemini API, and we put an emphasis on simply tracking issues. If you go under actions, you can see we do have a full-fledged CI/CD pipeline here, and carefully documented everything. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention, before we even started writing a single line of code, we put a ton of research into the project, as you can see right here, so we know what we're doing. As for the CI/CD pipelines, here's an overview of their steps and their jobs. So lint code generates the dev docs, tests, so everything that's being uploaded is automatically being tested. It's being packaged into the VS Code extension, always making sure it's secure. We also make sure that every commit follows the guidelines for commit titles. The pipelines also include lots of testing. And I forgot to mention that they also have auto-generated documentation. As for team health, I feel like we're at a pretty good place right now. Everyone's eager to work on this project. Unfortunately, we did have instances come up where one team member had to take over a lot more of the workload than others, but we've come to fix those issues, and now the division of labor is very equal amongst everyone. And yeah, we're happy. What we've learned from the past retrooms has been 2 things. One was the issue that I just brought up, and the other one was time efficiency during our meetings as well as during our sprints, making sure we're utilizing the time that we do have to the fullest extent. We've come to solve it by 1, for the meetings, we've outlined agendas of what we want to talk about before we head into them. And then 2, for the sprint workloads, we've just become more diligent about the issues that we assign and make sure the right issues are assigned to the right people so that everything can get done in order. Here's our quick view of our issues for our sprints. So right now we got 3 open, and then once these 3 are done, we'll be moving on to some of the closed issues that are just closed for the sake of simplicity. But yeah, as you can see, very diligent about our issues, the tags, and who they're assigned to. As for AI usage, we don't want to repeat what has happened in warm-up 1, where we just throw a bunch of things at AI and try and one-shot it, and it gives us a bunch of slop. We've been very diligent about handwriting most of the stuff that matters. However, we have used it to summarize meeting notes, as well as autofill some things that are rather trivial. Now that our CI/CD pipelines have been established right here, as you can see with the green check mark, we're just working on completing these issues that are currently open, and then the ones that are closed that will be reopened. And then once those issues are done, we should be looking at a pretty good product, and then we'll take it from there. Obviously, we're targeting a fully working user installable extension by the end of the project, half of which is already done, as you can install it. Now we just got to make it fully working. That's pretty much it. Thank you for watching.